Okay, let's go. Alright, so the thing is, I'm leaving back to LA in 7 days and I really want to get the hallway done. It's a rough timeline, but I think we should take care of the last little pieces. I want to finish the ceiling. I want to sand all the wooden timber frame. And if possible, I want to work on this historic wall that I want to keep. If we can do this today, that'd be pretty amazing. Ah! Willst du ein?
Nee, danke. Tut dein Bein noch weh von letzter Woche?
Nein. Das war direkt vorbei. Willst du eine Kaffeesonne?
Nee.
Fünf mal 50. 7 Euro, 4 Euro, ja. Dann nehmen wir noch den. Ach, die Dachlatten habe ich jetzt vergessen auszumessen. Was waren die, so 10 rum, ne? Moin! Hi!
Oh, die sind aber lang.
Die sind zu lang. 4, oh, die hängen 2 Meter hinten raus.
Dankeschön.
Passt.
Ja, läuft.
Ist eins, ne? Ist ein Bauteil.
Geil.
Okay. Maximal 10% gefährlich.
Okay, let's go. Alright.
Aua, aua. Okay. Doll gespannt. So sicher war das.
Ja, das ist aber echt crazy
sicher. Das stimmt hier nicht. Aua, meine einzige Schwäche, Spanngurte. Mann! Da ist was fehlerhaft. Das ist eine fehlerhafte Produktion. So geht doch. Einfach abgeschnitten. Ich hatte mal eine Freundin, die dachte, das Kabel vom Staubsauger geht nur einmal raus.
Und dann hat die das die ganze Zeit gelagert mit dem Kabel so
draufgewickt.
Oh Gott. Oh fuck, ist das für den Transport. Also 3, oder? 14.
Die haben gesagt, das sind die wir geholt hatten auch.
Wir haben 10, aber das ist okay.
I think the first thing we should do is try to find another home for this guy, because it's just too in the way. Maybe we can hide it there and just clean this place up, because there's no way I can finish the ceiling with all this stuff here. Okay, Let's do it.
So much better.
So much better. Okay, cleaning this place up made me realize that I haven't thought about this wall at all. But I remember when we took down the wallpaper about 1.5 years ago. The day I discovered we have ants. We tried to peel this wallpaper off and it's just a nightmare. It's not coming off. I don't know what this is, but it's a nightmare. And underneath is the cactus ply,
Yeah.
which is even worse. So I was thinking of what we can do. And I think we have an opportunity here to make our lives very easy and also make a good design decision, because the staircase and the new walls, the new clay, they're like a similar color. So to put clay on this would be repetitive. I don't want to put another clay color in here because we might have a different clay color on this side. So I think what we can repeat is wood. So if we just screw wood onto this, this is also nice because it's super sturdy. We can hang heavy stuff on it, or a coat hanger or a shoe rack or whatever we want to do. So I think that's what we should do. We have the material, and then this could be done in an hour.
Sure.
And I think the challenge for this one is the crazy curve right here, because it's not a straight line. It curves in both sides, but if we get this perfectly right, this will kind of make it combine like the elegant curve of this with the more rustic wooden boards. I think this might be a really cool look. So let's try to get this as good as we can. Wo sind wir hier? Ja, das ist auf jeden Fall 1,80. Hiermit können wir anfangen. The first one is the hardest. Once we have this, it should be pretty straightforward. Ich probiere es jetzt mal.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay,
Sieht eigentlich
super
gar nicht so
aus.
scheiße aus, ne?
Sieht perfekt aus.
Oh, ist perfekt geworden.
Cut it, cut it.
Okay, let's cut it. Fühlt sich gut an. Sieht's da gut aus?
Sieht gut aus, super.
Ja, jetzt ist es einfach.
Bam! Super.
I just think it's so cool that we are reusing the old floorboards as floorboards, as ceiling, and as wall paneling. Yeah, we're really trying to make the most of the things the house gave us. Okay, after experimenting, I finally figured it out. The best way to really do this accurately is to use a square, because this will hold the position, and then this one has this perfect little hole. Okay, hold on, I need to do it in one motion. Okay, all right?
Yes.
Okay, but that's it, that's it. It's just, I wish this should be a little bit more curved. Hold on. Yeah. Oof. All right. Ja, okay.
Super.
Geilo, passt doch. Ui!
Nice.
Boah! Hier hinter. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the wall, but this, let's just fix this. It's 10 minutes. Okay, like this. Yeah, I think it's cool when it's off center. All right. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
Ja, lass das doch so reinmachen.
Ja, das ist geil. Dann
Oder?
sieht man einmal den alten Boden. Ist voll schön.
Okay, cool. Ich glaube, es ist andersrum.
Ah ja.
Da. Alter, das macht die ganze Wand.
Mega. Die Leute haben die ganze Wand noch nicht gesehen. Müssen wir gleich mal zeigen.
Hast du noch nicht gezeigt?
Nö, noch nicht so im
okay, dann
Ganzen.
ölen wir erst. Dann ölen wir erst. Okay. Lecker. It's hard to tell in this light. In reality, this looks so much nicer. The grain is popping much more. For some reason, it doesn't translate in the camera. But trust me, it's amazing. I think this is the best before and after we had in the house so far. First of all, I love it because we reused the old floor. And also we because the floor wasn't good enough to use everywhere in the house. We could only salvage it or restore it in 2 rooms. So we have all of this left over. It wasn't good enough for the rest of the house. So it's a kind of like a negative. And then the wall itself was so ugly, it was a negative too. We combined both of them. Now it's a positive. I couldn't ask for more. This is what makes me so happy. And I also like these little, I don't know, these celebrating the floorboards and doing it doing it in this specific way that probably nobody else would do. Makes me very happy. And I love it when your material is trash or cheap, but you put a lot of love into it, like trying to hit this curve perfectly. And you can tell that's why it looks good. It wouldn't look good if it was sloppy, but because we took so much care trying to do it as good as we can, now this looks incredible. And now when you see this with the perfect clay, once the beams will be oiled and sanded, and then this will be perfect clay, this is perfect clay, and then you have this little bit of contrast, it kind of emphasizes how nice and smooth the rest is. If this was all perfect clay, I don't know, you're missing the contrast. So happy with it. And it's done.
Yes.
This is done. These walls are done. This part is done. We're getting there. Okay. Still, my goal is to have the hallway pretty much finished before I leave in 7 days, so there's a lot of work to do. I hope, for now, that you enjoyed this video as much as I am now enjoying the former ugliest wall in the house, which is now probably one of the coolest walls. And I'll see you next week with a new video. Before we jump into today's sponsorship, I have a very important question. Do you guys think I am ready to wear a hat? Because it just came in the mail, and I think like now that I'm married, I can become like super weird. I can be my own, you know, like my own Indiana Jones.
I like it.
Let me know in the comments. These things you only find out through practical testing. That is a wild transition. And that is also what I have in common with today's sponsor, Brilliant.org. Brilliant is where you learn by doing with thousands of lessons in math, data programming, and AI. The content on Brilliant is so good because they work with an award-winning team of professionals, teachers, and researchers that work for MIT, Google, Microsoft, Caltech, and many, many more. And Indiana Jones. I like Brilliant because they're not only teaching me about math and all that stuff, I also learn to become a critical thinker through their problem-solving challenges. And instead of sitting down and studying for hours and hours, which makes me lose my focus instantly, Brilliant is more built for everyday little bit learning portions, which suits me so much better. It suits me just as much as let's do this week's lesson. We are learning to be computer programmers. You can program this route using block-based editor. Here's how to use it, a tutorial. Don't need a tutorial. Solve the problem. Toolbox, oh, maybe we need the tutorial. Okay, all right, so first it needs to move forward and then it needs to move right. Okay, do it. Turning only changes the orientation of the car. Oh, and then move forward. See? Interesting. And then move forward. All right. Again, let's do it. Nice. All right, this is great because even if you don't solve it correctly, it gives you the explanations for why it's not correct. And that kind of makes me feel like I'm not stupid. That makes me feel like, you know? And here's a little bit of a hint why this didn't work. Maybe you want to try again. For me, this just works out really well, just as much as this hat. If you want to try everything that Brilliant has to offer, you can click the link in the description or go to brilliant.org/Laura Kampf, or you can scan this QR code right here. And you can also get 20% off of Brilliant's annual subscription. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to encourage you to let me know in the comments if you think this hat stay classy and nice, but let me know, like, should I do this or not? And I also want to thank Brilliant for the ongoing support of my work, which allowed me to buy this hat.